Alrighty, we are back. Now it's been a few days that I haven't been live with the vlogs, and that's because I needed some days to get back on track. Because we're training with studies and everything after competition. And the truth is also that I did not feel 100%. I had some shit in my throat directly after competition as well. So I had a few days with literally just resting and sleeping. But now I am back, and for the upcoming 2 days, I'm not really gonna have as clear of a structure as usual, but we're gonna do some fun things. So today's workout, I will be maxing pull-ups. That could be interesting because I haven't done it in a long time, and I think I've gained some strength in it. Then tomorrow I will do maxing in bench press. And I think that's like 1 year ago since I did that or something. I don't think I've ever shown it either. And the truth is I have absolutely no idea how much I would take. For today's plan, it's gonna be start off with like pull up 1 rep max, and of course gradually getting there. So I'm gonna start pretty simple with some lighter weights and building it. And then after that I would do some front lever training, not too hardcore. It's gonna be a bit more like, what do I feel like doing today as a pull workout. So I think it's gonna be pretty fun, and I hope you will enjoy it. Let's get to it. I will begin by doing some just normal pull-ups without any weight. I mean, let's do 10 normal pull-ups, just get some blood flow, then we will add some weights and gradually increase. Pretty dang good. Let's start off with 40 kg. I will do 4 reps. Then I think we will bring it up to 60 kg. I'll do 2 reps at that. And then I'm gonna go for 1 solid attempt at 70. And depending on how that one goes, maybe we'll increase even more. 70 is my previous record, so of course I would love to beat that one. So if I do make 70, I'm gonna go for 75. Or if I feel super strong, maybe even 80. Let's see. 40 kg, this is what we usually rep, so 4 reps should be pretty damn easy. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. The body feels not too bad, to be honest. If I can just predict, I think we're gonna do minimum 70 today. Which is a pretty good limit, considering I don't really train for 1 rep max. 60 kg, 2 reps. I will just add my wrist warmers. I'm also gonna put on the AirPods, get some banger music so we get some extra power. And then of course get some chalk. And at that point we should have the perfect setup for success. Let's get it. Felt pretty damn good. Controlled, pretty slow reps. Like I said, I'm not a professional in doing 1 rep max. And of course you have way more techniques involved if you want to get quick reps, just get a chin over. I lack the technique to some degree, so my reps, they're gonna be clean, but they are not, let's just say like this, my muscle potential combined with better technique could probably take me to a bit higher weights, if that makes sense. But I'm lacking the technique, so at the moment I'm just gonna do the best as I can, and we will see where that leads. I didn't mention this, but when it comes to resting, these first reps I did, it's not a lot of rest, it's 3 minutes roughly, like normal. But now, after the 60 to my 70, the 60 requires a bit more strength, and the 70 I want to be fully recovered. So now I would take 4 to 5 minutes of resting, and then get back on it. Okay, it is time for the 70 kg 1 rep max. This was, I think 75 was my 1 rep max before. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but 70 still is a good number. So I would do 70 and then probably do more if I succeed with it. I put on a banger song. This one, you also find my Spotify playlist in the description if you want it. So let's put on this banger and let's get started. Damn! That felt solid. It was pretty damn controlled as well. Let's do 75. I'm pretty damn sure we can do that one. and maybe even 80 if we get enough rest in between. I'm not gonna say too much. Let's move on to 75 and see how I perform. 5 minutes later and it's time for 75 kg. Now it's a bangerang song that I will use. Also pretty damn high for 1 rep max since the drop is just crazy and unpredictable, which is good. Also chalked up. I think it's guilty. It's a bit hard to know with the legs because these weights are just insanely thick. It's not competition weights at all. So I am bending my knees a bit, which is technically not allowed. But then again, I'm not using too much momentum, so I don't know. But I would definitely say that this one is guilty, or in my opinion, maybe not to competition standard like at its finest, but I will count it and I will do one attempt at 80. If I do succeed with that one, it's definitely a new PR for me in pull-ups. It's time! 80 kg attempt. Or not attempt, we're gonna fucking do this. By the way, let me know if you have a 1 rep max song that you really love. Put it in the comments because I'm getting out of songs. Or I don't have that many that I listen to. And start to get a bit repetitive, so drop them in the comments if you do know some really bangers. For now, I will put on, I'll use Psycho for this one. It's more of a static song, but it's gonna work fine. And if you're wondering why I'm talking so much about music, it's because it makes a huge difference. Like if you have a music that you can vibe to, it instantly gives you like 20% more power. Trust me, if you just find your things that works for you, it's gonna make a huge change or a huge difference. But now let's get this 80 kg attempt going. This is definitely PR. Waiting for the drop. Like, it is really hard to tell if it is a valid attempt. That's the name for it. Because I am some degree training alone and I don't have a judge. But if I was just to judge it out of my own, knowledge, I would say it is a pull-up. Especially with, like, I'm still happy with it, like even if it wouldn't be a valid one, because it is controlled. I'm not doing it with that much momentum, and it's literally just pure strength. So I am happy, and that's a new PR for me. I do think I'm gonna settle here though and don't go for 85. It felt strong, but not 85 kg strong. But I will call this a successful 1 rep max attempt. Vad tror du?
Det där är godkänt. Eller om jag är godkänt.
Ja. I have my body. He did say it was valid. I believe him for now. I did film it from the side here as well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it. Yeah. That, I would say my chin is over the bar. I'm definitely resting on it. There is a thing that you have to put it like forward. So even, you can't just go like above the bar, if that makes sense. I can't just go here. I need to pull inwards towards the bar for it to be valid according to the rules. And I would say that this is over. So from my own judging, I would say that this one is valid. 80 kg PR. Let's fucking get it. That was the main part of today's workout, but I am gonna do some more front lever stuff or pull exercises in general, just for fun. So I'm thinking 2 sets of 3 different exercises is pretty good. Start off with Victorian hold, then I will do front lever pull-ups, and then front lever top hold. And then I'm done. I'm just doing this workout basically for fun. The 1 rep max was the most important thing, and we did succeed with the 80 kg, which was pretty damn successful in my opinion. So now just have some fun with front lever. I will do 2 max holds of Victorian hold. It's the, I think it's 5 to 15 kg resistance band. So not too much help. I'm aiming for minimum 5 seconds. Now after competition, and since I don't have a competition planned, what I will focus on is a bit more volume in my training. So it's not going to be as much, you know, short holds for connection. Or short holds for simulating competition. It's going to be more up towards 8 seconds or 8 repetitions, a bit longer, build some mass, build some strength, get more muscle connection in everything I do. So that's going to be the general concept. But now, of course, these 2 days, it's just random, to be honest. And I'm doing things that I enjoy. Because then on Friday I'm leaving to Spain, and then we're gonna do a photo shoot for 1 week. So it's gonna be a bit out of schedule either way. So it's just stupid for me to start some sort of structure now. Therefore, just have 2 days of fun. I think you guys enjoy it as well. Some different content from the normal. Still pretty damn heavy. I think it was minimum 5 seconds. Let's see if we can keep it up for the next set as well. Now I'm back with 3 minutes of resting. Not too much, but should be enough for me to recover for the next one. It is heavy. I think like the first 2 seconds, extremely clean. Then I slowly start to fall down and lose the form a bit. And in the end, when my bum gets too low, I just feel like it's not really worth it to hold it. I do want to have clean form when I'm doing the things. Or good as possible at least. But that was it. Let's do some front lever pull-ups. 2 sets as well. I'm staying with, or sticking with a 5 to 15 kg resistance band. And I do know that in the top position, or was it in the bottom? I don't know, it's about 5 to 8 kg help in this range that I'm using it, which is not a lot, so it's gonna be pretty harsh. But still, I'm gonna try to get at least 5 reps for this one as well. If I can't do 5, I will bring in the thicker band so I can increase the reps. Because as I mentioned before, I do want to have the higher rep range now when I'm not comp preparing or preparing for a competition. Not too bad. That was 6 reps. I think the 5 first ones were clean as well. Felt good connection, pretty high speed as well, pretty explosive. The last one was a bit kipping, but it is what it is. We did get 5 good ones, and that's what I really count. Let's do 1 more set. Really getting the good false grip. I think that was 5 reps, if I counted it correctly. It feels, I don't know, a bit heavy. Not like I'm flying up. I did have before competition. It felt really light when I did use this resistance band. Sometimes, of course, I did do my 1 rep max now as well, so we did drain some energy. And then again, it is the light band. So if it's only 5 to 8 kg help, it's not that much. So pretty close to what it would be to not even have a band at all. So if you put it in perspective, it's actually pretty good. And now let's move on to some top hold. This one is also going to be harsh with this band. I will do 1 set with this resistance band and see if I'm able to hold it, the 5-second top hold with touch. If not, I will bring in the thicker band as well, just to increase the hold time. I did just mention it quickly, but on Friday I'm going off to Spain. Therefore I am drinking tons of water. It's way warmer there and my body is not used to that heat. And the only time in my life that I've cramped up insanely much, like my whole body just shut down, that was when I was in Malta last year and I did weighted pull-ups. I did about 20 of them and then my body just, it cramped up completely. It was insane. And that was because I was dehydrated. So now I'm just preparing with magnesium, drinking a lot of water. Will continue to do so when I'm going to Spain as well. Because let me tell you, the quickest way to lose power is to be dehydrated. And it takes a few days to recover. It's not like I'm dehydrated and I drink a lot of water and then just my body's back on track. It just doesn't happen. It takes a few days to recover and get back, which sucks. So if I were to get dehydrated, then a few days in Spain where I would like to have high level of power if I'm doing shootings and filming stuff, it's not just gonna happen. It would suck. Therefore, I'm drinking a lot now and just preparing my body to not get dehydrated. Let's move on. Top front lever holds. That was actually better than I expected. I felt extremely good connection. And the really good thing is that the band at this height is helping extremely little. At this point it's maximum 5 kg, which means that the top front lever hold has improved. Because at this level I was definitely not at this level a while back when I started taking training this serious and doing the vlogs as well. Success. Let's move on, do one more set, see if we can maintain the good form. I think that was alright as well. I hope so. Let's wrap it up with some light flexing, just as normal. Not too much front muscles today, but we can do the casual things. I think we should still be getting some light pump. Something, my personal favorite. I also see people do vacuum in this. I obviously don't know how to do it, but we can give it a shot. So my guess would be to breathe out as much air as possible and then just suck it in, I think. It's almost like a bit painful. Respect to the bodybuilders for doing it. Then we have the Maltese flex. That's also a personal favorite. Looks pretty damn cool. We got it. Then the back, this is what we actually did train. So we should see some light pump here, I think. Here as well. Boom! I think that's pretty good. I really can't see myself flexing. I hope I'm in decent frame as well. And to wrap it up for today, the 1 rep max was definitely a success. We did do 80 kg, and after reviewing it, I would say it's valid as well. So I will from now on say that 80 kg pull up, that is my 1 rep max. And if you did enjoy me doing 1 rep max, I might consider doing chin up as well, if that's something you want to see. Then tomorrow I'm doing the 1 rep max in bench. That's really interesting. I literally have no idea what I'm able to take in bench or lift. I think I did it 1 year ago roughly, and at that point like 140. I feel like that's the number I had, but I'm not too sure. So if we can get 140 or more, it's progress either way, and pretty good numbers for not training it at all. Only doing my planche push-ups. You know what I've been training. My planche days, that's all I do for push. And I do think dips is extremely beneficial and transfer a lot of strength for the bench press as well. Then if you add technique to bench press is a lot of technique as well, for you to know how to activate and make it as, or how to use as much strength from your body as possible. That's technique. And if I'm lacking technique, obviously I literally never do it. So tomorrow is going to be pure strength, which is going to be interesting for both you and me to see, because I have no idea. But that is for tomorrow, so I will see you guys then. Make sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss it. Choo-choo!